recording. Okay. And Cal, the owlbear link is in battle chat there.
Okay.
Should go. Everybody should be able to see what's going on.
Mhm.
I believe so. I'm just gonna go through a quick recap. I believe the last thing that happened was you guys were playing high stakes gambling with some people and with some rich
And we
folk.
won.
With some rich folk. I believe Tekken was chatting up a pair of hunters. Ty was chatting up a bard, and Vog was chatting up with some people on the other side of the room that weren't so fancy. That's where we're. I think that's where we left off. And the last thing was one of the cool people, as it's in the map. They were offering a double or nothing to Oakham and Zenzori, or no, offering it to Zenzori, a double or nothing. And I think that's where we're off. So unless you guys have any other questions, we begin. No, you guys good?
I think that's good.
Yep, good.
All right. All right. So Zenzori,
Yes.
will you take a double or nothing?
Well, what would be the double of meeting a famous tailor?
We will purchase the clothes for you,
Hmm.
since they might be out of your range.
I'll politely decline. I can afford my own clothing. Thank you. And I just want to flash like one of the rings, like on my hand. You know, like those ones were $250. Just
Yeah.
want to be like, I can afford it myself. Thank you.
Nice. And he looks at you and looks around the table and he acknowledges your wealth and he gives a nod to one of the people at the table. He's at the corner. He gives a little nod to him and talks to Oakham and asks and tells him, and you, are you okay with our wager or would you like double it?
I feel like I got everything I wanted, honestly.
All right. So he looks, and on the other side of the table, he nods to one of his what you assume is like partner, and they all look in unison at the door, and it goes over to Ty. Ty, are you there? Let me know if you're good.
Yeah.
So you met this barbarian, or bard, I should say. He looks to you and said, "Haven't seen you around. Are you are you an out of towner?"
Yeah, I just like to travel around and go to different cities and areas of the world.
Ah,
The mountains are my place.
traveler, I see. We have that in common. My name is Rectavio, and yours?
My name's Ty.
Nice to meet you, Ty. I come from very far, and I as well like to go from town to town. Some fancy me as an entertainer. I've had very many run-ins with people and their stories. Would you like to hear one of mine?
I'm all ears.
So, as a performer, I like to travel from town to town, and I came upon this town that had a fog. I went through the town, and as I got through the fog of war, or the fog, a great dragon stood upon me, looking at me, eyes locked with solid, big, fiery wing, and it looked like it was missing pieces of flesh. As it looked at me, it shot fire from mouth directly at me. I look at it, and I dodge to the right. It misses me. He shoots again. I go to the left. He shoots again. I go right up in front of it. I climb him. It almost felt like 3 stories of height. And I get up to its mouth, and out of my pocket, have a bottle of water. And I throw it into its mouth, and the dragon choked, and you see steam comes out of it and then falls to its ground. I then go and notice that the dragon has a necklace. I grab the necklace, and the dragon did my story. What do you think?
Very heroic.
Yes, I do see myself as a heroes of sorts. I do what I can. But how about you? Do you have any stories about your travels and how you arrived here?
Well, the stories kind of blend together when you've been traveling for a long time. Everyone has a cause or a reason to do whatever they want to do.
He looks at you and says, "Speaking of causes and reasons," he goes up to you. He looks around to make sure no one's like noticing, and then he comes and looks back at you and says, "Have you heard of any particular were ravens in town? Do you know what they are?"
No, what is that?
So I've been tracking these, what look like people, but in fact can transform into ravens. I've been trying to track them. I found a couple here and there, but I'm trying to track all. Have you ever seen anything of suspicion?
No, not that I can see. Not that I think of.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you tracking these ravens?
Let's just say I have an issue with certain people in town, and I would like to recruit them. But right now I'm trying to keep things. If you see anything, do you mind giving me a shout if you see a raven here and there? I will pay you
Sure.
handsome.
You said you were getting a group of people. Are you trying to push against someone else, or what's the reason?
Let's just say, have you met the Vestrani?
I believe I came across them.
What do you think of them?
I would keep my distance.
Oh, how so? Why?
Mm, Sometimes you just pick up feelings and you hear things, and I'm new to this area, so I'm just mindful and I observe and I keep my distance.
Very well. Well, let's just say I don't have a very good taste in my when I say Vistan. But if you happen to help, I will make it worth your while. Also, and he looks around even more and says, if you need any type of entertainment, just call my name. And he slides you a card, and it says the great Rictavio, and on the back it has a little like circus tent on it, and a little whip a little whip, and it has and it looks like it's been kind of worn, so it doesn't look. But he hands that off. He gives that to you.
Well, thank you all. I'll keep that in mind. Do you know anything about this town or the mayor?
Ooh, I do. What would you like to know about?
I always like knowing where I'm going, and every town is very different from each other. I like to know what the good areas and the bad areas are, and what are some things that I have to be aware of to not get in trouble.
Let's just say from my performances, I've gathered the fact the mayor isn't quite there.
Hmm.
He seems to put people that aren't happy in jail, so I would just be worried of him. But other than that, he throws good parties.
Did someone say party?
Are you saying that as a
Is that
character?
yeah? I was
Is
like,
that
is that
in game
character?
or is that sorry?
No, honestly, I glanced over at Zinzari. I'm like, fuck this guy. Am I right?
Pieces of shit entitled for sure.
Do you guys want to do anything else? If not, I'm gonna continue.
No, I'm just responding to Dane.
Oh, so yeah, just let me know. I actually, and then he looks at what looks like time, a clock there, and he's like, "Oh,
Mhm.
I gotta go." And so he gets up, he goes over to a lady that's also behind the keep, and goes up to her. You can't hear what he's saying to her, but she hands him a piece of steak and a couple apples, and he puts it in a bag. He starts heading to the door and says, "Fancy meeting you," and he gives you a nod and bolts out. What do you want to do?
So he gave me his card, right?
Uh-huh.
Saying who he is. Okay. I'm gonna wait until the other. I don't know if there's anything else that the other in the party they're gonna do anything, but I can update everybody when I see everyone's kind of coming together.
Okay. So you're just gonna just chill out.
Mhm.
That's fine. Okay. All right. So then it goes over to Tekken, and Tekken, as you met these two hunters. They offered you a beverage, and also I believe they told you about that they hunted in particular. Is that right? Just want to make sure we're on the same
Yep.
page. Okay.
That's right.
Yeah. So they did introduce themselves, I believe. And one of them was called Zoldar, and the other one is Yevgeny. And they look at you and ask if specifically Yevgeny, he's the more talkative looking one, looks at you
Okay.
and asks. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Quick question. I thought the names were Nikolai and Carl.
Let me.
Nikolai, bald-headed guy, and Carl with long hair.
You right. Okay. So yes, you're right. Wrong pair. All right. So Nicolai and Carl, yeah, they look at you, and yeah, they look at you. They're drunk. They're super drunk too.
Okay.
And they ask you. New in town. What do you where do you come from?
Well, I came in because I saw that I have this feeling that this town needs help. As I came into town, I noticed, I talked to the father of the church. Have you been to the church just up the street?
And they look at each other, and they then look at you, and she's like, and they say, yes, we have. And they what they do is they start saying, well, what do you know about town?
To be honest with you, not much. I'm traveling with my party, and happened to stumble upon this town. It seems that, after talking to the father, that this town could use a little bit of light.
A party, you say? Who are they here?
Just a couple of people that are here. Nothing,
Do you
nothing
mind
in particular.
do you mind pointing them out?
I do. What would you like to know?
Who they are in this tavern in particular.
I'm friends with the barkeep, which, by the way, makes the best steaks in town by far. Thanks
Ah.
to you, really, for the fresh protein. But yeah, my friend behind me, he's yeah, we've been walking the world for some time now.
Ah, I can see.
Yeah.
And as he's saying that, he kind of like he gets up a bit. He fixes his coat, and then as he fixes his coat, you notice a gold chain that's been that's behind it, and it looks super valuable. And he sits down and he says, "Well, what do you think of the mayor of this town?" And this is Yevgeny. This is the non-bald guy. He has long hair, serious looking. Again, he has like a scar across his face.
I mean, Carl.
Or yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah, Carl. Keep messing.
No,
Yeah,
no, you're
Carl.
good. To be honest with you, I have not had the chance to meet the mayor, but from what I've ever heard, there are some good times to be had here.
And then as you say that, he starts quizzing you and starts looking intuitive and give me a roll.
Oof.
Oof.
And he looks at you. Go ahead. So I'm gonna pose you. This is outside of the game, so I'm gonna pose a question to you. Do you think? Do you want to say that you're good with the mayor, or that the mayor is the mayor good or bad? That's what I need to know from you as a character.
I don't know. At this time, I don't have enough information to go either one way or the other.
So pick one.
Okay. Then
Do you
I
think the
am
mayor's
gonna
good or
go
bad?
with I haven't heard anything bad from him, so I'm gonna go that I think that he is good.
Okay, all right. So so they look at you and they get a sense that that they feel like you're aligned with the mayor and ask, do you have any other members of your party that would like to do some, how can I say, in the trenches kind of work?
Well, honestly, it depends on the type of work. There may be some work that I'm able to handle by myself, and I don't need a crew. What type of work are we talking about?
This requires a bit of privacy and a bit of rule bending, if you catch my drift.
I understand. For rule bending is not something that I personally follow. I like to follow the rules. I understand where there are some instances where things need to be bent, but that is not usually what I do.
Yes. So, do you have any other anybody else that we could possibly talk?
Yeah. I turn around and look at Vog. Looks like he's having an okay time with some of the peeps there.
Ah,
Hey, Vog.
Yeah?
Why don't you come over here? Drag your chair here. Get your drink.
Alright. Pardon
Let
me,
me
gents.
let me introduce you to a couple of fellows here. Nikolai and Carl. These are the gentlemen that sourced the protein for our dinner tonight.
To hear it. Y'all did a right job at that.
Carl looks at you and says, "Hello there." And Nikolai looks at you and goes, "Hmm." And Carl locks eyes with you and says, so you're in the business of doing things not so by the rule. Is that correct?"
You could say that. What has my friend told you about me?
Not very much, but I hear that you're willing to maybe, bend the rules and maybe do things for possible coin. Am I wrong?
Assuming the price is there. Yeah.
Good. How, let's take a walk, you and I. Would you mind?
I think we can keep my friend Tekken in on this, yeah? Doesn't have to be a 2-on-1.
And he looks at you and says, and he goes up to you and gives you a whisper. We don't like goody two. Would you like to come with us?
I suppose.
All
You
right.
try anything.
So they get up from the table and they lead you over to let me see, let me grab my. It's on the token right here.
What's up?
Yeah, you see on the map the token.
Oh, yeah.
So they grab you and they lead you outside next to the well.
As I'm passing by Ty, I, tap his shoulder. I whisper.
Would you whisper? I couldn't hear.
I whisper follow to Ty.
So I'm gonna try to. What are these things right here? Like, you see the well and there's like squares all around the perimeter. What are those?
It's like a fence.
Can I hide behind those fences?
Those are like posts. Think of like a ranch fence, and think of those are posts that the wire is attached to. I don't like you're too big. You'd be noticeable. You wouldn't be able to hide very well in one of them if that's what you're asking.
What if I'm able to hide around the well or behind it?
You can if you'd like. Yeah, you'd have to do a stealth check as the they're walking toward the well.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and do a stealthy.
Okay.
I'm just gonna come to the door here. I know they don't want me to be near, but just wanna keep an eye on the block.
Sure. So you're just peeking like through the door, or like as the door opens and closes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sort of lean up against the well.
See. So go ahead and hide behind the wall.
All right. So I'll be sitting in earshot.
Yep. And so they look at Bug and they
What's this work about?
ask, what do you think of the mayor of this town?
Well, he's either weak, stupid, or in the pants of fucking Strahd. So for that, not quite a fan of him.
Do you like him?
No. What have you two?
And so then they look at each other and they get like a little grin in their, they have a little grin and they say, well, and one of them wraps their hands, on you and comes up to you and says, and this is Nikolai. He goes, well, see, neither do we. And our mother, her name's Fiona. She's a very influential person in the town and would make it worthwhile if we overthrew the mayor. She wants to take the reign and control this town. She's tired of watching the mayor rule this town with stupid. Would you be in favor of helping?
That's all good and all, but I'm a practical man. Money. How much?
Sure. How about 1,000 gold?
That's... There, I say it. You see here, friends. What sort of plan do you have in mind for this?
It's best that you go talk to our mother. She would fill you in.
And I assume she's the one to negotiate with on the price. Because, to be frank with you, with all the dangers I've seen in this fucking shithole of the city, 1,000 gold, yeah?
Yeah.
Insult him. Just fucking flat out.
And
pitiful.
they look at each other, and one of them, you notice that just one of them looks kind of pensive, and then says, and this is Carl, the one that looks pensive, and says, sure, but you can take it up with her if you'd like.
I think I shall. Now, did I strike a nerve here? I didn't mean to be offensive. Just, I'm a professional is all.
And he looks at you and, not at all. Not at all. Business is business. And then he says, do you happen to know the layabout around this town? Would you like me to point out where my mother's house is?
Fuck it, yeah.
So then he grabs you and points and gives you a general sense of where it is. And on the map, if you guys look at Albert,
Yeah.
actually, I'm gonna update it right now.
Okay.
Oh, you don't have the tokens here, but this is gonna be.
Okay.
It's gonna be Fiona, but second check right here.
Okay.
And gives you the the general directions there.
So with you two, have you two ever hired a killer before? Because you do know that's what I am, right?
Oh yes, we need various types of people to replace the current mayor. So I can see how your service will be valuable.
Well, just so you know, for the people you're hiring, it's best to keep your hands on there. He'll sort of shrug his hand off me.
And he looks kind of surprised. He's like, fine. And they then look at each other and then they look back at you and say, well, you know where to find her. And then they just leave. They just start heading and go onto the road as they walk away from you.
I see them leave, yeah.
Yeah.
Sal, you're around, right?
Yeah. They leave.
Of course. I heard everything.
What do you think of that?
It's something to look into.
Fucking...
I talked to the musician, and it sounds like everybody has their own allegiances in this town and their own plans.
Those two are up to something.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think it's to kill the mayor.
I don't think so. I think it's bigger reasons.
Alright, let's tell the group about it, huh?
Yep. And I think we need more information.
And from what I've seen with the gambling game that Zenzori and Oakham are up to, they're apt to lose all their fucking money.
Yeah, we should probably stop them.
Yeah, alright, I go back then.
Okay.
Yep, follow.
All right. Move your guys' tokens.
So we come up to the table. Hi there. Y'all win anything yet?
Oh, well, as it goes, I get to be this wonderful tailor that just loves the color orange.
Okay.
Yay!
How about, money?
Oh, where were we at with money, Oakham? I can't remember.
I ended up with 100 gold pieces at the end of it.
Not bad. Pleasure to meet you fine folks.
And they all look at you. I'm assuming he's a part of your group.
Yes.
When they all look at him, can I make a sleight of hand? I want to pocket the loaded dice.
I was
I don't
literally
know if
just
they're on the table or where they are, but I want to try.
Dane, I was literally just looking at my mage hand and seeing how big it is. I'm like, where?
Okay,
Oh my God.
Stain call that out first. Yeah, go ahead and roll.
Am I sitting next to him? Does it even work? I mean, whatever. We'll just try, right?
Well, where are the die? Are they on the table or are they in his pocket?
They're on the table right now.
Oh, okay.
Sleight of hand, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Come on, baby, don't let me down. Oh.
Nice.
So give me a second.
I got something that'll make it more
Uh,
convincing if it helps.
Go for it. Yeah, it's not gonna quite pass.
Oh no! So no one sees me. Well, does anyone see me pick up the dice?
They see you going toward the dice. Yeah, they're about to. One person sees you that you're about to pick up the dice.
So here's what I'll do. I put my hand over them, right? And I'm gonna grab them, but I'm gonna look like I'm just shaking my hand, like testing them out.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna pull. But I'm with my other hand kind of behind my back. I'm doing a little wag of the finger, and I'm gonna cast a minor illusion. I'm gonna make the dice show up in place of like under my hand, but I'm gonna pick up the dice.
Gotcha. Okay.
But I want to make it seem like the dice are still
Yeah,
there.
you're doing a magic trick. Gotcha. I get it.
Okay. As I pull the real dice back, that's a nice set of die you got there. It's definitely helped fill my pockets this evening.
And the one that looked at you just nods and then puts their attention back to Tuvok and Senzori and Tai.
Does that mean I have loaded dice in my inventory now?
Yeah, you do.
Yay!
For now.
Yay!
That's all.
Oh,
Oh wait, that comes with a stat, right? Is it always +5?
It's always +5
Fuck
to,
yeah!
to your advantage.
Sweet. That's all. I look back at the guy that he's looking at.
Okay. Does anybody else do anything else or?
so should we make a date for when we meet this tailor? A bargain's a bargain.
And the main guy looks like the the leader and says, "Sure. You did win fair and square." And as he's saying that, you guys do notice a monkey walking through the doors,
The
What?
fuck?
The fuck?
and it runs all the way over to the lady that was serving behind the bartender, and it just like it gets on her shoulder, and the lady looks super happy, and she's like, "Oh, Piccolo!" And pets the monkey.
I'm not
And-
watching the monkey. I'm still watching the dudes I'm
Sure.
talking to.
I'm watching
Sure.
the fuck out of the monkey.
Sure. Okay, Vogue is watching. I'm just describing what's happening. So, and the monkey goes, and gets pet and starts just walking around the tavern. Go ahead, Zor. Is there anything else you want to talk to the date to date?
Just a day and a time for my brand new orange gear.
Sure. Let's make it tomorrow, early in the morning.
Sounds good. Any last drinks on me?
Oh, if you're offering.
Well, I mean, it looks like you men can afford it. I would be more than willing to pay for you.
Sure. So then they signal the barkeep that and she walks over and she's like, "A bet's a bet, but the lady is treating us. Can we have 10 of your finest dragon wine?"
Oh.
And the lady,
Shit.
well, one for everybody. And the lady goes, "Oh, quite a lot. We're running out of wine here, so it's no longer costing 1 gold piece a drink.
It was
It's-
1 silver.
or
I'm
one
sorry.
silver. 1 silver. It's gonna cost 1 gold piece a drink.
Aw.
And
Which
then
one of these guys looks?
Yeah, I'm gonna say like, ma'am, they are funny. They seem to carry the words out of their mouth. These silly men think they know more than they actually say. We'll stick with the red dragon drink, please. Don't need them getting too greedy.
And the guy looks at you and says, "Ah, so there is terms to you." And I thought, whatever happened to us not affording our drinks? I guess it looks like you as well are on a budget. It seems.
Sir, not all women can be taken advantage of.
And he looks at you. You're right. You are a woman, hence why you can't afford the drink. Sure, we'll settle for the cheaper drink.
Or you could settle for nothing at all.
Oh, that's not very ladylike.
Well, let's see who's settling.
I'd like to pickpocket someone then.
And and he's like, fine. And as as this is occurring, the monkey goes up, is up with the server, and he goes down and is underneath the table. And then she goes, sure, I will get you the mash, I believe is our cheapest. And goes behind the counter, and you start, you see her disappear in the bag, and you hear clinging and clacking. What you hear are steins. She fills up. She comes over to you. And it's like, here's everybody, and asks for 10, or yeah, let's go. It was 10 copper.
Perfect. I'd like to prestidigitation their wines and just make them taste like a little sour.
Okay.
I can chill warmer flavor food up to about an hour.
Okay.
Okay.
I know that's not even that bad. I don't know. Sorry.
And as you're doing this, Oakham, you go ahead and roll your perception.
Jesus.
You don't notice, but let's just say you're gonna feel a little lighter when you get up on the table, or when you get off from the table.
Damn. And nobody sees it?
Nobody sees this. Vog, actually, you are paying attention. So, Vog, if you wanna roll a perception.
Oh hell yeah!
Wait, what? I'm gonna feel a little
Oh.
lighter.
He's trying to steal from you.
Oh my
And-
gosh.
Don't
and
see
Vog
shit.
fucking fails you, man.
Who's trying
Wait,
to
what if
steal
I
from me?
what if I pickpocket that motherfucker? And don't even know?
Yeah,
So,
Vog did want to pickpocket. That's
I
funny.
did.
you did, but just as Oakham doesn't know what's happening, something happens, and Vog doesn't see it. And you guys are you guys are all drinking the cool people, as we'll call in the map, are all drinking and kind of they groan and moan like this.
Oh, I want it to taste like slightly like shit, actually. That will go with that.
Ah,
And then I just want to be like, oh, is something wrong with your wine?
and yeah, so
Do men not drink?
the main guy, as he tastes it, spits, right? And-
Just slightly like shit. Not like full shit. Just
Okay.
like, what is
and-
that flavor in my mouth? Is that shit? I don't know.
And he looks at the
Sorry.
drink, as you say. What'd you say? Men don't drink, or what'd you say?
Oh, what did I just say? I don't know. Oh, I don't know. Do you need some juice instead? Are you not manly enough to drink more?
First of all, wench. I am,
Oh, we're going to name calling
Who said
now.
that? Who said
I'm
that? I wanna know.
I'm of. It's the main guy, that the main noble guy.
I'm gonna lean over him, pick up his drink, and as I'm leaning over him, I'm pickpocketing him.
Sure, but as that is happening, he says, I am of a higher class, and this tastes like no wonder.
If
those
you need
commoners-
to, if you need to go back to your mother's teat, don't be shy about it. Just go.
a fiery one you are. And Vog, what are you gonna do?
So I'm leaning over him, picking up his drink, and as I'm doing that, I'm pickpocketing.
Okay, go ahead and do a sleight of hand.
Yes, sir. Fuck me, dude.
Dude.
What is that? What even is that?
You're saving them for later, dude. Saving
Right.
them for later.
So 7.
So he sees, as you're about to go in for the, for his pockets, he slaps your hand and says, "Ah, lady," and looks at Zinzori and says, "This is your friend, is he not?" And this is a question to Zinzori.
Oh, this is my friend.
And they all get up and they look at each other, and he nods to one of them at the. So if you see at the table,
Yeah.
he is gonna be here,
Mhm.
and gives him a nod and tells him to go, and he starts walking out. And let me.
As this commotion was going on, I got up from the bar where I was sitting and I came over here to make sure that everybody was good.
As he walks out, I pickpocket.
Okay.
I love it. Fuck these guys.
Give me a second. I'm trying to find somebody that's pretend this guy's a noble, but he's not. He looks shady AF, but he's not shady AF. Yeah. So he goes out. Go ahead and Bog or Ty. Go ahead and roll.
For fuck's sake.
He just
Horrible.
he just ignores you. He doesn't even care, and he just ignores you and starts heading out the bar.
As he passes through, I just kind of just shoulder bump him to just get him off balance.
Okay. And so he feels it. He looks at
Everybody
you,
okay here?
and he's like, he says, yeah. And he just starts and he leaves. He starts leaving, and he walks through the door and starts heading out.
Okay. Did
How much-
everyone else at the table leave with him?
Nope, it was just that guy. And
How
then
much lighter is Dane's pockets?
I'll let you know after this.
So I assume I'm face to face with this dude, right?
Yes, you are.
Yeah, I am friends with her. I don't quite like it when my friends are insulted. Fuck.
Go ahead.
I get downright angry when my friends get insulted.
Ah,
Intimidation.
sure.
For the hell of it.
And he looks at you, and you can sense that he's like just an entitled bastard, and says, well, don't worry, we'll have the authorities handle it."
Killed my goddamn inspiration. I forgot to fucking use it.
And he goes back, and he looks at Zinzori straight in the eyes, and takes the whole drink and downs it all. And he doesn't show like the emotion of a crappy taste, and puts it on the floor or on the table and says, "Very well, we'll meet tomorrow." And they all get up and they start heading out the door.
Can I try to passively perceive that my pockets are lighter again, or has not enough time passed?
Let's just say, you didn't know, so you're not gonna give it to you.
Wait, will I ever find out?
Yes, you will. Just not right now.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, so they all leave. You see, yes, as they all leave, you see a tail pop out, follows one behind, and you see the monkey also follow them out the door.
Monkeys
Fucking
with
monkey
them.
did it.
What was that?
It was the fucking monkey.
The fucking Indiana Jones monkey did that shit. God
Um,
damn it.
It's like the fucking Aladdin monkey, man. God damn it.
And so yeah, and so then you guys are there, and go ahead, Oakham. You as you get up, you feel that there's things that you feel lighter. Go ahead and if you want to roll, you can roll, or
What
you
am
can
I
just
rolling?
or you can just check your item, and I can just tell you either or.
You lost your loot.
Sure. I'm assuming I'm standing up,
Yeah, yeah.
so I'll feel like a shift in my personage, and it sparks my curiosity. So I'll check my my little human flesh gold bag.
Sure. And give me a second. Let me quick.
Do you need to know how much I'm starting with?
No.
How much did you get robbed?
That's crazy ominous that the dude just said no to that.
Okay, those are low numbers. That's good.
Yeah, that's how much money you have left.
Right? No, seriously.
So yeah, you notice as you're like frantically feeling, you notice that that 3 vials are gone, and you also notice that the ring insignia that you had with the windmills is also.
No, I really
No.
wanted that one.
Oh.
And so yeah,
Well, someone's gonna die. I'm gonna get that shit back.
and so then so they all have left, and the female barkeep comes up to you and says, "Would you guys like any more drinks?" Or
I'm good. The drinks have altered my perception already enough.
I asked the barkeep if she knows the musician that was here.
and she nods. Ah, Rictavio. Yes, yes, I do.
Yeah, I was getting to know Rictavio a bit, and I was just curious, what does he do besides performing?
He's a very interesting fellow. He takes a lot of notes for some reason, and he doesn't seem very up and up. But he does things around here once in a while. He performs for and tells stories. Sometimes they're so unbelievable that I laugh. But he provides enough entertainment for our guests here. And what else would you like to know?
I noticed he was running an errand for you. What was he doing for you?
Well, in turn, we do pay him in steaks and apples. Not sure what he does with those, but, it's a lot cheaper than gold and silver. Does that fully answer your question?
Yeah, thank you.
As she says that, 2 little boys come running down the stairs, and they go, "Mommy, mommy, mommy!" And she goes, "Ugh, please wait a second." And she turns around, and these 2 it's a boy and a little girl, run up and give her like a really big hug. But each they hug her legs, each one kid on each leg. And she kneels down to one of them, or to both of them, and says, What did I tell you? You need to stay upstairs. Mommy and Daddy are working." And the boy goes up and tells her, "But Mommy, she took my doll." And the girl goes, "No, I was playing with it first." And she then stands up and says, "Well, you guys need to share. If not, I will be taking all your dolls. Please go upstairs. You know when it's time to come out." And the little boy goes, "Fine." Stomps upstairs, and the little girl also goes upstairs and hands back the doll, and then they go up, and then she turns around and says, "Kids these days, you know how it is," and goes over to the bar, and Erwin's there. It's the barkeep that was there originally, and she hugs him and kisses him on the cheek. She goes to the kitchen, in the back, and he sits there, or he stands there, and he just observes, the whole situation, and it looks like he looks like a happy man.
Okay. He's at the bar, right? I'll walk over to the bar, knowing that the cool people have left.
Yep.
Along with the monkey with Occam's all Occam's gold. Erwin,
Hello. Would you like another steak or beverage?
you know what? I will take one more beverage. That purple mash was really good. It's for the refined taste. I'll have one more.
And so he starts to look. He looks a little concerned, a little worried, and he looks back at his barrel. Says, "We're starting to run out, and it's gonna cost you a little more."
Okay. What is the cost, and what else do you have?
And he looks at you and says, "It's gonna be 2 gold." And then he asks, "It's gonna be 2 gold."
Okay. You know what? For those amazing steaks, I would have paid a lot more. So why not? I'll have a drink.
And he looks surprised that you were okay with that, and he goes back and pours you the drink, hands it over, and he then tells you in a low voice, says my supply of wine's nearly gone, and the next shipment has been overdue, and I would like you to help.
Okay.
There's a vineyard and a winery a few miles west from here. If you follow the old Salvic road and the signs, you can maybe get me some barrels.
When were you expecting your wine?
We get it from, and he points to the barrels, and he points at the sign. There's a lettering, and it says the vineyard's called the Wizard of Wine. He tells you that's where he procures this drink, and asks, would you like to help me?
I am interested, but do you mind if I ask you a question?
Sure.
So, what do you think about the mayor of this town?
What
What the fuck?
Damn.
he looks around, and he just noticed. What's the rest of the party doing right now? What are you guys doing?
Like we're all just chilling in that table.
You guys
right
are all
there.
hanging out at the table. Okay. He looks and he talks. I don't really have much to say about him. What I truly care about is people. And then he pops his head over and sees that there's a couple commoners in the corner, and then just drink it. Comes back to you and says, what do you make, Mayor?
I tend to look at the good people, and at least in this town, compared to other towns that I've traveled through, this town has some life. People are able to come and go and enjoy a great meal. And so I have a feeling that this mayor doesn't. It doesn't seem to be doing things bad, but I just got in town. I don't know enough about him, but I tend to think that he's
Sure.
probably a good person otherwise.
Sure. So
That's why I'm asking you a question.
Sure. So he looks at you, and he's still undecided. He still looks at you like, and he says, he look and asks you, what do you think of the church in this town?
So I get close to him
Mhm.
and just look around to make sure no one's listening, and ask, I think that church may be in danger. I think it needs help, and that's something that I want to do.
Okay.
But before I get more involved, I want to get a feeling of what I'm dealing with in this town. What can you
And-
tell me about this town and the mayor?
Yeah, and so he looks at you. He says, "Well, the mayor's kind of, and you're of the church, and you seem like a holy man." As he sees he spots your amulet that looks like the sun,
Mhm.
and he says, "Well, I'll let you in a little secret." And you start to sense that there's a sense of urgency behind his when he's about to talk to you, or he's about to tell you some urgency. He says, "Well, if you're for the people and you know of the church, and the church is good, we are here to." He then pops his head up, looks around, notices your what he thinks is your party. Drake is like, "What do you? How are they as people? Do you know them intimately, or are they
I do.
distant?"
I've known them for. But before I get into details, what do you mean that you are here for the people? I mean, you're here, you're barkeep, but your sense of urgency
So
is
then, yeah. So he looks at you. He's like, "Let's just say this town's not very safe at points in time, and we try our best to keep the people being killed, turned, or kidnapped." And as he tells you this, he slides a piece of paper, and on it is a picture of a raven, and he gives it to you and says, "There are others like. Use this as a voucher." And as he does that, you notice that his hands, when he slides the piece of paper, turn into a wing, and then they turn back to a hand, and the paper's a table.
What's his name?
well, when you said,
They look like, so his hand morphs into a wing, like a black
oh,
wing.
fuck. Okay.
Yeah. And then as he lets go of the piece of paper, it morphs back into a human hand.
Okay.
And his name's Erwin. Urwin.
Okay. Cool.
Urwin.
Udwin.
Or Uvin. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
And so then as he slides that to you, he says, "Well, first things first. If you can get us that wine, we will be very happy here. I will make sure you are kept safe."
Okay. Well, I'm seem a little startled, but what I just saw. Can I do let's see, divine sense
Sure.
to detect good on him?
While. Yo, that shit's crazy. They just didn't give a fuck. They just fucking. I tried to scare the shit out of that one guy. He just wasn't having it.
Right. You don't detect that he's evil. You do detect that he's.
Okay, awesome. He is good. Okay, so Mike, going in, getting the wine that you need for your establishment, you'll give us protection. Is that what we are getting in return?
Yes, and in your travels, you will get protection in your. But also, and he's like, to make the deal a little better, you can have free room and board in my inn. This wine it means a great deal to the people of Valaki. It keeps their spirits up when the nights are cold.
Well, that sounds like a good deal. How in what direction did you mention
Just yeah,
there
sure.
should be?
Just take the old Valaki road to the west. Follow it down. You'll see signs. Just know that it's called the Wizard's Pretty Street.
Right. Let me chat with my friends and I'll confirm how soon we can lend a hand.
Thank you, thank you. Oh, and by the way, would you like to stay in my inn? For you, I'll give you a discount, 2 copper. You can stay the night. You'll be safe.
Sure, I'll take you up on that offer. Can we extend that offer to my friends?
Sure, sure. A friend of mine is a friend of, a friend of yours is a friend of mine.
Sounds good. So I give him the 2 copper to make the reservation. Let me take that out of my coin, and if I finish, do I perceive is that he's done with this conversation?
Yeah.
Right. Walk over to the group over here, and like, all right. So the good news is that I got ourselves some cheap rooms to pass the night in.
Awesome.
I guess also some good news is that we have a new adventure to go and get ourselves more wine.
Maybe we should all go to the room and kind of discuss what all just happened.
So it's another thing for us to do.
Right?
Oh, speaking of which, I got a fucking job opportunity.
Oh shit.
Nice.
This is not something to share out in the open now.
Exactly.
Catch my feeling.
Let me get our room information. I forgot to check it with him, so I go back and ask him if he can show us to our room.
Yes. Go ahead and take the stairs up here, to the left, as you.
Okay.
And it will be the room, the first room to the left.
Great, thank you. And as I'm walking up the stairs, I see Oakham still just hanging out by the bar. Like, Oakham, let's go. Okay.
All right. So you guys are now upstairs. I'm gonna quick, and your room. I'm gonna go ahead and show it. Did it cut it?
Still black for me.
Did it cut it? You be able
Oh,
to see
Yep,
it?
Okay.
I see the room now.
All right. So yeah, you guys can go in there.
Good cut on the fog of war, pal.
I forgot I designed this fog of war differently than the previous one. So
Good, lost my token. Do you see my token?
I do not.
Okay, I'll bring another one in. So as I go in, I notice that there's only 2 beds and there's 4 of us.
Dibs.
Wow.
How's the room looking? Oh.
Well, since Zori already took the room,
Dibs.
I am
I'll
not.
ask for fucking another one.
Dibs.
Yeah, I'm not going to spoon with Oakham. So let me go downstairs and ask the gentleman if we can get another one for a little
I'm
more
with
fee.
it, lad.
I'm gonna put a flame in my hand and say dibs. Okay.
Zinzori, do you still have that doll?
Dibs. What? Doll.
Oh yeah, I have
Doll.
a doll too, don't I?
Yeah, we totally have dolls. Why do we stop dolls? It's okay.
Because mine's fucking
I recall
adorable.
all the children fighting for dolls.
What? Oh. Oh, but these are like creepy possessed laughing dolls. That's kind of fucked to give to some kids. Not gonna
Yeah.
lie.
Not cool for a dude that's giving us a good
I
deal.
don't know
on
what you're talking about.
stay.
My doll is nothing but a pure fucking heart. Fucking adorable, you kidding me?
Yeah, mine I smothered multiple times in my backpack with
Well,
like
that's just fucked
objects.
up. No
So,
wonder it fucking hates me.
well, I'm sorry. I can't listen to that laughing any longer. Okay, it's just no.
Mm.
Didn't we have one normal doll though? Someone did, right? Mine laughs, and the first one doesn't Dane have one? Oakham has
had
one
yeah.
that watches you walk around the room. Creepy.
All right. So as this is going on, I go downstairs and go to the bar and like, excuse me,
Mhm.
Erwin.
Yes.
To be honest with you, I didn't realize that. I didn't ask for how many beds come into the room, and we're a party of 5. Do you think you can give us a couple more rooms, please?
Yes.
Happy
That
to
sounds-
pay for their fee.
Fine. Let's make it 3 copper pieces.
Sounds good.
And yeah, he gives you the room, and gives you that one.
How did we make it all the way over here?
It's cut weird on my side, so I don't want to expose everything.
Does that room have 2 beds? 'Cause I need
It does.
3 more beds.
That's all we got.
That's all you got.
That's all we got.
All right, Irvin. I guess Vog's gonna have to either spoon Ty or spoon Oakham. Thank you.
I can unroll my bedroll and lay on the floor.
Alright, so where's our fit? You gotta be
Let's-
fucking kidding me.
All right. Well, since the story's already leaving, let's go to the room and let's
Dibs.
sit on this chest right here.
What the? Dude.
Okay. All
So,
right.
Sensori,
It's okay.
what
I
happened
don't need a bag.
with those guys?
So yeah, so let's sit here and write down our main quests and side quests we have now acquired. Cause
Yep.
what the fuck? Okay, so our main quest. So we were originally walking this way because we definitely were trying to find the bones protecting the church. They were sold to Hendrik Vandervoort a couple days ago.
The coffin maker.
Right. We were on our way to see him. We stopped here. So for me, my only goal tomorrow is to go and meet this tailor that only makes orange because there's definitely something sus about this group. But I guess I should be less mean to them because I kind of want in to see what's happening. But at the
Was-
same time, they're such assholes.
Was the monkey with the fancy people?
Pretty sure it was.
I'm pretty sure they went out as a group.
Right?
But it said hi to the barkeeper's wife.
So I definitely want to meet with those people too. But by the way, I got pickpocketed. I'm letting y'all know. So like, I want to meet them too, but I want to kick their ass and get my shit back.
Oh no, absolutely, we can do that for sure.
Yeah, let's try to pickpocket them, and if it doesn't work out, then let's try to
No. I say we go in total good faith, give them the show, but then like just
at the
fuck 'em
end,
up.
then just fuck them up. Okay, yeah. Once we get our
what we need to know, just
once we
fuck
get our
'em up.
info. All right.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
I
If we
want
be
to.
shady, we'll be shady.
I want to
I-
give them the changeling, because I don't think they were properly scared of me, and I can really fucking crank it,
Yeah, that sounds good.
Frankly, I'm offended.
Got
Yeah.
up to 11, right?
Right.
Okay, so
Okay.
we need to find the bones. That's quest 1. Quest
And that-
2.
That seems
I got a
fairly
really good
time
idea.
sensitive too, right?
There's
Uh,
2 days left.
Yeah, but God told us not to worry about time with that, so I'm not that stressed.
I wouldn't say ignore it.
Well, does God really know what
Okay.
he's doing?
I
But,
wouldn't.
but
I
time
wouldn't-
is gonna pass.
He's
I
not
wouldn't
gonna have
say
time to
ignore
go
it.
into
Nighttime.
the bar.
Yeah.
All right. So we got to find the bones. We also need to meet the tailor tomorrow. That's for me. All right.
Yeah,
What
very
other
good, right?
what other quests does everybody have? What did
So-
y'all just learn?
So let me tell you this. I'm sorry, Fog, I cut you off.
Oh no, you fucking go right for it. Yeah.
So talking to Erwin, which by the way was nice enough to give us this kind of these sweet penthouse deals. Sweet. Chatting with him, I got this feeling that this gentleman is good, and he's trying to do something good for the people of this town. And I bring the piece of paper out that he gave me, and he showed me this. He said that there were more of them, and that they were here to protect the people. And I don't know if it was the purple mesh talking or not, but I could have sworn that I saw his hand turn into a wing, then turn
What?
back into a hand.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Are you sure it wasn't the wine?
I may have had just a little too much.
I believe
was
you,
it-
and for the
was it
record,
a-
I can't do that.
Was it a
I
black
mean,
wing?
shit, even I can do a minor illusion or two.
Was it a black wing?
It was, yes, shiny black
Hey.
wing.
Hey, Ty.
Yeah.
Do you know anything about ravens and black wings on people? Is there anything?
Where's your fucking bird?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
where's your bird, dude?
I put my
any-
left hand to my chest. What about birds? What are you talking about?
Motherfucker, we all saw it. Your goddamn bird.
They want to know where your bird is.
What about it? It's a raven.
where's your raven?
I have it watching the area for us.
Is your raven a person?
We're thinking it's downstairs, lad. Managing a fucking bar. Sure. Yeah.
That sounds very peculiar.
Is your raven a person?
Why
You-
would the
you-
raven
you
be
should-
a person?
I've heard of werewolves. What if
Also,
ravens?
if it was a person, why would it just follow him around like a lapdog?
Well, this guy's hand just turned into a wing. So,
Have you
Ty,
all been drinking too much?
intimidation check. Let me pull up my thing right now. Is your raven a person? I'm saying that slowly as I find it. Roll.
Sorry.
Oh,
you've had
motherfucker.
too much wine.
Is your raven a person? 9.
Dabs!
That is your answer. 9.
Here, let me call my
9.
raven.
That's funny.
I get to the window and open it,
And
and I go, shh. I whistle.
so you notice, Ty,
Mhm.
that your raven doesn't come back.
Because it's fucking downstairs managing a goddamn bar.
No, seriously. Where's
My
your raven,
raven.
Ty?
Do I sense my raven?
You do not.
Something's wrong.
Is your
I thought you
raven's
had-
a person now? How
Something's
much did your
wrong?
raven know?
That's all you fucking say. Something's wrong.
Okay,
Is it dead?
okay. So
I don't have a good feeling about this.
let's just for fuck's sake. Let's just assume his raven was the barkeeper or a person. Now, damn, I'm trying not to use real name. Tekken. Was the barkeeper, was he friends? Was he good with the mayor or not good with the mayor? Because he seems like a good guy, and you're good at picking up good.
He did not like the mayor.
All right, so we're leaning towards mayor's kind of bad guy?
Cool. That
And
helps with my job opportunity. We'll get there when we get there.
yeah. Well, he shared that he thought that the mayor was nuts, and I have a good feeling about Erwin. I don't think he's a bad think he's a bad guy. So yeah, I'm leaning more towards the mayor being
Not so good?
the person. Yes, correct.
Okay.
But
Hey,
I am
Ty,
still trying to figure out how are we relating ravens to people. I mean, I may just have too much to drink, to be honest with you.
am I making a big crazy leap here? Like, am I out of my mind? A man's hand turned into a wing.
Yeah,
This
that's
is-
pretty fucking weird.
Okay, cool. And now you can't find your raven or hear it in your brain, which makes me question if it existed, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Not crazy.
Hold up a
So,
fucking second. You heard it in your brain. What?
what? Yeah, didn't he? Wasn't he like talking to the raven in his brain? They were just staring at each other. I hope they were talking.
Okay, that's weird semantics. Whatever. I don't need to know. I don't really want to know either. But yeah. I also got a job opportunity from those two hunters downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
They want to pay us 500 gold to kill the fucking mayor.
500 gold?
Okay, there's
500
another
gold,
doesn't
yeah.
like mayor.
Kill the mayor. Wow, that's like a full-on assassination coup.
Yeah, just straight up off the
Wasn't it
motherfucker.
1,000?
What the fuck?
Uh,
You
I
don't
don't
know about
know.
that? You don't know about that?
He
I'm
told
just,
us
yeah,
500.
Yeah, he told you guys 500.
Yeah, we don't
the-
know that. Kill the,
The
mayor.
conversation. Well, Ty does know that.
Ty knows about it, and I'm staring daggers at the motherfucker.
Okay, so kill the mayor for 500 gold. Wow, that is a lot of gold. But I know we're
But
just
why?
going. We're
The
just
question
going
is
with it.
why?
But
Why?
why?
Why would we want to kill him?
Like, I feel like we should know more before we assassinate like a leader.
I agree.
Uh,
Interesting you should say that because when I talked to
You
the
raven?
musician, the musician, it sounded like he was gathering a group of people to push back
To push
against
back.
what I don't know. I don't know what to push back against, but it sounds like he's rallying some townspeople.
Maybe the big man in the castle. Hmm?
It sounded
God.
like that.
Pressure.
So-
Yeah.
Yeah, so he just so it's more clear, he does not like the Vistani, and he was trying to figure out where the were ravens, who are were ravens, but he doesn't know who they are. He like spotted one, but he's trying to track were ravens. So.
Where ravens sounds like ravens that turn into people.
But
Yeah, it's like a
No one
werewolf.
knows that.
It's a were raven.
Yeah, none of us actually know that.
Right.
Only Ty really
Definitely.
knows that,
Yeah.
right?
yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
have seen, but
And Tekken
sure.
experience, yeah, something.
yeah.
correct.
Which he told us, but that's fine.
I mean, you guys can talk about it, but yeah.
Wait a minute. We think the ravens are the good guys, but the guy wants to find the were ravens. Did he seem hostile towards these did he seem like he wanted revenge, or he wanted to ally with these were ravens?
Well, we don't know that we can't even ask that because Ty hasn't even told us that he said that. You
Oh.
know what I mean?
I thought we were recapping everything we all heard.
Oh, well, we
No, I'm holding that information.
yeah, we can't ask
You
about what we
would.
don't know. Okay, so you talked to a musician. He wants to rally people together.
hmm
That's crazy. What for?
It didn't seem like he had a liking to the Bastrani clan.
I mean, neither do we.
Yeah, we're kind of against
Yeah,
him too.
after the bloodbath we've gone through, I don't think they're our greatest friends either.
That doesn't really mean he's good though either. Oh, okay, I don't know. Well, good is relative in this group. Anyways,
Enemy of my enemy is my friend.
But Ty,
Okay.
where's your raven?
It's downstairs managing a bar, is what it's doing.
He
obviously.
gave you a drink, apparently,
Well, let's go
Jesus.
downstairs and ask
but
him.
I'm
You just
concerned.
gonna ask what?
Let's finish talking about everything first, because I'm making a list. Okay, sorry, a mental list here, but also physical. Okay. Does that cover everybody's discussions? Did we miss anybody? Anybody have anything? We're gonna
Well,
meet.
come-
I mean,
Sorry.
yeah, that's
I got
right.
pickpocketed.
Did any
Right.
eventful happen to you?
Yeah, what you lose, man?
I lost my bottles of ick juice
Okay.
and
Those
my
were bad to
windmill.
begin with, right?
Yeah, but I still would have loved to have used them on someone. Anyway, and I also lost my windmill insignia ring,
Oh.
which is a damn
Aw.
shame.
That could be a fucking problem, actually.
That one made you look cute. Just saying.
No,
know.
that if it gets into the wrong hands, You got that from the windmill, yeah?
Any
Yeah.
hands but my hands are the wrong hands.
Well,
No, I
Wait,
think
did
I
you?
actually got it. I got it from the encampment, from the Vestrani. It's their.
oh, well, then that can be an even more fucking big issue. That
Yeah,
gets
that
the
Yeah, that's
Vestrani,
why
we know.
Zori and I are gonna meet the guys, the rich guys, at the tailor's house, and we're gonna fucking jump them and get my shit back.
We go fuck him up? No, I'm just kidding. So
Sounds like
okay.
a good plan.
No, you
Hey,
don't fuck with me. You don't fuck with me like that. A little gambling is one thing, but straight up
Uh-huh.
thievery, these guys have got it coming.
What?
um,
What's wrong with straight up fever?
okay. So let's review. We gotta go find some bones. We gotta meet a tailor. We gotta get. I'm gonna sue. Did you tell us about the wine barrels and the Wizard of Wine?
Not yet.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna act like that's not. What did you tell us?
I told you about
They said.
this dude that
Mhm.
I saw his hand turn into a wing and then
Okay.
turn back into a hand.
All right. Okay. But we're. He doesn't
Oh,
want.
wait,
Do you,
there's
do you want
more.
to mention? Do you want to go into quick? Okay. Cool.
He also needs help.
Okay.
Apparently he's running out of wine, and that's the reason why he's turning a lot more. He was expecting a shipment of wine some days ago. I don't know exactly when, but he wants us to go and investigate and see if we can find the I don't know the wine shipment that's supposed to be coming his way. So if we're able to help him out, and honestly, I have a feeling that we might need this. He's offering us protection on the way to go find his wine, as well as protection while we're in this town. Which,
Eh.
facing the freaking coffin maker, sounds like getting some help is will be a good thing. What do y'all think?
All the people in the bar. It sounds like he's the least sketch, right?
I agree. I mean, you saw him interact with his wife, with his kids. He seems like a true, like a good-natured person, not like those
Thieving
fancy
sons of a
mofos you
bitches.
work with. Yeah,
Okay. So, all right. So, what's gonna be our first priority? I think the bones have to be, right?
I mean, yeah.
I
I mean,
agree. But if we're
I
able
think.
to get some, like, if I have a feeling that this is not going to be an easy discussion
We
with
may want to prepare for the
going,
bones
yeah.
altercation, right?
I think having some help will be good going before we go in to get the bones back for the church.
Yeah, and we got 3 days. That means tomorrow we have a full day to just, we definitely got to meet the tailor tomorrow.
Yeah, that's definitely like on
I
the
assume
schedule.
pretty early.
Well, priorities,
I
right? So
gotta take a
before
tinkle.
we go get the bones,
So how about
to
this?
save the church, we want to go get some free clothes. That's what I'm
What
saying.
time are we meeting the tailor?
They
If we're
just
doing
said
it tomorrow.
tomorrow. They said tomorrow in the morning.
Okay. Well, how about this? We meet the tailor.
So as you guys
Uh,
are talking, Ty
Oh.
decides to leave. He said he wanted to go take a tinkle. You guys can keep talking. I'm gonna go private chat to Ty because he's doing something else on it. It looks like.
Fucking
You're gonna
tie.
go, you're gonna go fucking tinkle my ass, right?
Right? That
Fucking
guy.
okay.
That guy never needs to pee now.
Yeah. Meet me at private chat. Ty.
Huh?
Yeah, you can meet me
Go
on
to the private
private
chat.
chat.
Oh, gotcha.
All right, you there?
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, you can. So yeah, there's a door in front of you. And you can open it, or yeah. What do you want to do?
Well, can I listen in the door, see if I hear anything?
Sure. A second. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, in the door in front, you don't hear anything. And give me a second. I'm gonna shout to Ryan. Sorry. Just make sure. All right. So yeah. So no, you don't hear anything. Yeah, the door is closed.
Yeah, I just open the door.
Okay. So as you open the door, okay, go ahead and go inside. Or are you gonna go inside?
What the heck? Why is Tekken in there?
No, that's the thing he lost.
Oh, someone he lost.
I found your piece. It was in behind Fog of War. It's funny. All right. Yeah.
So it's just
So
him.
yeah. So yeah. So as you walk in there, there's 4 plain beds with straws and mattresses that line to the north wall. The room is well lit. Each bed comes with matching footlocker to store your clothes and belongings, and a table and 4 chairs occupy the corner across the room. An oil lamp resting at the table casts bright yellow.
Anything in the footlockers?
There is nothing you can see. I'm assuming you're going through them.
Yeah, going through all of them and opening them.
Yeah. You don't see anything.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the other side. Nope.
Okay, yeah. So you're on the other side. There's 3 doors.
The one that I'm in front.
Okay.
I'm
It's a whole door. It's okay. Okay. So in this room, are you gonna go in? Are you gonna hear? What do you?
I'm gonna sneak in.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a stealth check real quick.
13.
Okay. Check. In this one, you notice that it's a large painted toy box rests between 2 small cozy. A mural of ravens, light painted on walls above, and so you notice that this is like a boy's bedroom.
Okay, what's in the chest?
So when you open the toy box, see that there's a lot of the toys have like an etching that say "is no fun, is no bling." So all the toys have that saying. You see a miniature puppet theater with appropriately sized marionettes of a king, queen, prince, and a princess, and an executioner, a tax collector, a dun, a vampire, and a hunter. Then in next to it, you see a garish toy, and it's of a scrawny wagon hitched to a wooden horse, and it's filled with tiny wooden scrawny figures. And then there's another toy in there. It's a pair of wooden clown masks, one displaying a mean scowl, the other frightened. Another toy in there you see is a wooden top painted with images of scarecrows chasing children. And then the final toy you see stuffed real bat puppet. It's like a real bat and stuffed.
Okay. And then, so I'll go into the next room up here on the top left.
Do you want to? You go back to that. Go back to that.
This one?
The one. Yeah, that one. So that's what you see. Okay. You do notice that there is a light. There is a light breeze, but you don't know.
Do I have a tinder box. Can I light it to see where the breeze is coming from?
You can. So go
Okay,
ahead
so
and
I'll-
use one match.
Uh-huh.
So you notice that the smoke starts to swirl, and then it starts going up, and you notice that it gets seeped, even though it looks like a normal ceiling. You notice that it seeps through the ceiling.
Through the ceiling?
Hmm.
Am I able to see if there's any like openings or cracks or?
Yeah, go ahead and roll a perception. You do notice, yeah, you don't notice what it is, but you do notice that there's an outline based on how you're holding the match. You do notice the it looks like you don't know, yeah, you know that there's something there, you just don't know how.
Okay, so let me go into the next room, see if I can find a trigger or anything like that.
Okay.
I can just sneak in.
So you're gonna have to roll stealth.
Mm.
That is, so yeah, you just walk in, you can't even stealth. But okay, so here you see what looks like a bedroom. There's matching end table, large wooden frame bed with silk can across the bed. Hang a tapestry depicting beautiful mountain valley. The other walls are dominated by fireplace. So yeah, you just see a mess.
And then let me go into this room right here. That's dark too.
Okay, go ahead and stealth.
Jeez.
You notice that this is actually a private guest room. It's a small guest room that contains a bed, heaped wolf furs, a footlocker, a tall wardrobe, and a writing desk with matching. An oil lamp rests atop the chair. Near is a journal bound in red.
Can I look at the journal?
Yeah. So as you do, you notice that it says Rictavio's journal, and you do notice that there is mentions of conversation and mentions of a person named Drusella, Drusi, and it recounts many tedious journeys by wagon. Rictavio also wrote a lot of weird. First line says a boy who turns to a rabbit on the nights. The second point is a half-orc woman named Gorchaba who can chew through iron chains. A third is a giant man-eating plant had remarked. A fourth one, a pair of conjoined goblins. The last one says a small man with no name named Fillmore Stump. He could drink a whole casket of wine without getting.
I'm gonna take the book.
Okay.
And then
Give me a second.
I'm gonna go.
Give me a second. Sorry.
Mhm.
So yeah, that's what you get. So I think you should probably
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Well,
What's up? Why are you looking at me like that?
I don't know, man. Just had a weird dream. Just go back to
Okay.
sleep.
All right. You guys do notice Ty walking back into the room.
Where the fuck have you been? Oh, fuck, no. Where have you been?
Wait, which room did you walk into? Because we're all sleeping in different rooms.
Oh, to the original room. He was in, I believe. Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
In
damn.
that room.
Ah, felt good to take a tinkle.
Ugh! Such lies! It's so obvious.
Well, in my journey, I found this book. It might be interesting to everybody.
We should probably get
So
everybody
I toss a
together.
book to Zinzori.
Ooh,
You found reading material? Did you wash your hands?
what kind of
Don't
book is
touch
it?
that book. Don't touch that book.
I
He
never
didn't wash
washed
his
my
hands.
I thought about
Hmm.
prestidigitating it, but I know that books can be like, fragile, so I'm just gonna like barely turn the pages with 2 fingers. Like, okay. All right, anyways. What's the book? What's
So-
the book say?
Are you reading it? He gave it
Yeah,
to you.
he threw it at me. What's in front of me?
Okay.
Mhm.
So it says on top, it says Rictavio's journal.
Mm-hmm.
And there's it's a bunch of his writings, and you notice that as you're reading, it frequently mentions a person named Drusilla, Drusilla, and it recounts many long and tedious journeys by wagon. Rictavio also wrote a lot of various oddities that he has seen in his travel. They're the following points written down. The point number 1, it says a werechild, a boy who can transform into a rabbit on nightfall. The second point is a half-orc woman named Gorbach who can chew through iron chain. Third point says a giant, a man-eating plant that had the most remarkable singing. Fourth point, it says a pair of conjoined goblins. And then the final point says a small man with no legs named Fillmore Stump who can drink a whole cask of wine without getting drunk.
What the fuck is all this gibberish?
Can you repeat that again from the top, please?
Or do you have a picture of it or something?
I'll just point it. I'll just copy paste.
Okay, thank you.
The points.
Thank you.
So these are notes in the book that I'm reading? Where did you get this book?
Picked it on the way to relieve myself.
You're such a liar, but it's fine. I'm not even gonna try anymore. So in Rictavio's journal, he keeps talking about Drusilla. What does it say about her?
He just says it just says that he just makes it's just like a bunch of weird stories about having long journeys with Drusilla by wagon. They looked a little exaggerated at the same time, but they're just random journeys.
Okay. All right. So these are random ass notes. That's cool. Did you happen to learn anything else as you were peeing and having epiphanies in books?
I thought you would have liked a fairy tale, so I got you one. So you
Uh-huh.
can go to have a good night's sleep, you know?
Yeah. Sounds great. Sounds really great. Where's your raven?
On the side, on the side note,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if anybody knows a childhood story of knights, wolves, and vampires. Can I do a history check on that? If I recall anything about that, like an actual storyline?
You're gonna have to go back to that area.
So
What
because
area? The bathroom?
so right.
Yes.
He has to go back again.
So Ken, if he said that aloud, my background is I'm a sage.
Okay.
So if I attempt to learn or recall a piece of lore specifically, if I do not know, oh, go away, side notes. Sorry. Dang it, freaking, it won't move. Sorry, I'm just trying to make this app work. Okay. If I do not know the information, I know where or who I can obtain it from, specifically about lore, and this sounds like lore.
In this case, he doesn't know enough to kind of describe what he saw, so he would need to go back and actually pay more attention.
You
to
know
be
what
able
it
to-
sounds like? What I'm hearing? It sounds like in the middle of the night, this inn might need some exploring. Because there's obviously some secrets around here if we can just find a book from Rictavio. And, you know, I don't even really need to feel rested. I feel fully like I got everything, so.
And you guys aren't resting, so this happened in the matter of minutes. So you guys haven't officially rested. You guys are still up. It's still daytime. It's not night.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna go walk over to the other room. I'm gonna burst in. Because they were in the other room, right?
Yep.
Okay, and I'm like, you guys, Ty found a book. This place is a little sus. I think we can get more info. Let's fucking walk around. It's nighttime.
It's not nighttime.
It's not a lot of time.
Damn it. It's time.
It's time.
Sorry.
I feel inspired.
It is
Yay.
a time.
Yeah. Are you guys
Okay,
in?
so
Join me on this adventure.
we
What?
can, but we just came in. How we sent Ty and Vog to sneak around and then they give us a report back.
In my most endearing, because I do trust them as true companions on this journey, I don't trust them enough to tell me everything. I'm going. Sorry.
Okay, fine.
I mean, am I wrong? I'm gonna look at you. Am I wrong? You gonna look at me and tell me that I'm wrong?
You are not wrong.
Her sister was a witch, okay? Sorry. Okay.
So what do you
For
guys
the
wanna do?
longest time, I thought these two were a couple, and ended up it is not. So I don't know what they're hiding. Anyways,
Oh, okay.
let's do it. I'll follow you.
Yay, let's
I-
explore this inn. Sorry.
You're the most honest person you're the most honest I've ever been with a person. Does
I
that
know
not
that's-
say something?
Honesty is relative. I'm coming to learn, so that's sweet of you.
And you say you know, like, you like looking into people, seeing if they're good or whatever. What do you get from me? I'm a
True
kindred
blank-
spirit.
True
you know?
blankness. Honestly, if I'm like perceiving you, you can change just as much as your features.
I think that's the kindest thing anyone's ever said to me.
Aw,
Thank you.
you're so welcome. All right, let's go. I feel like adventuring.
Okay, so what do you guys want to do? So as you guys are out, you guys are on a balcony on the second, and the way you guys are standing, and you notice two little kids
Oh, fuck.
jump out, leave this door and scurry around, and go downstairs.
We're going. You guys want to go look in the kids' room while we keep watch?
Well, can we go to the kids' room from here?
What?
Let's leave him a present.
Oh wait, yeah. How do we get across?
But I think the stairs lead outside, and then we have to go back inside to go through the other
Is the
stairs.
fog of war supposed to be gone?
Yeah, Ty went through some room.
Was there a lot of
Oh,
bathrooms?
Fucking bastard!
fucking Ty.
So Ty, you said this kid's coming out of that room. Like, where are they coming from, and where are they going? Can you give us a little more info? Were you able
Ty.
to see around here while you were trying to look
Ty.
for the bathroom?
Ty, you did not notice that when you were in this room, you didn't notice that there were kids there, and now you saw them leave.
Mhm.
Just FYI.
Oh, I noticed.
Oh, good.
I
Okay,
noticed.
just making sure. Good. Okay, cool. Cool. Just reminding you. Of
What did you do in front of children?
You did see that there were kids in that room.
Ty wouldn't
Right.
even. Ty, honestly, just keep us. Where are we? Where should we go?
I think we need to leave some presents for the kids. Let's go into the kids' room.
Mhm.
You have
What
dolls,
the
right?
Fuck. Yeah.
Horrible
No.
doll.
Who has the not creepy doll?
Wait, can I get over here without going downstairs?
Right. That's my question too.
That's fine. We can assume you guys actually go up and do all that thing.
Okay.
Because who was the one that referred to them as kids? It was the mom, right?
Yep.
I want to use disguise self and turn myself into her, just in case.
Okay.
Just in case the kids come back.
All right. So what do you guys want to do? You guys are right there.
I'm gonna open the door.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep watch.
Come in. What do I see when I come in?
Which doll are we putting in? Or which doll are we leaving?
Well, you guys are. I'm gonna explain the room and then.
I'll also keep watch. Make it look like we're having a conversation.
Someone has a plain doll.
Yeah, I like it. Alright.
Okay. All right. So, so as you guys walk in the room, or whoever's in the room, this is what you see. It's a large painted toy box, and in a large painted toy box rests between two small cozy beds. A mural of ravens in flight are painted on the walls above the. You do see the toy box, and that's what you see.
Right in front. Yep.
Mhm.
Okay, that's all I see.
Yeah, the toy box is closed. You
Okay.
just see-
I'll walk up and open it.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, so as you open it, you do see an etched slogan on all these toys, and it says "Is no fun, is no blintz." And so the first you see a one toy. It's a miniature puppet theater with appropriately sized marionettes of a king, queen, princess, and an execution, a tax collector, a dunce, a vampire, and a vampire hunter. The second toy you see is a garish toy Vistrani wagon hitched to a wooden horse, and it's filled with tiny wooden Vistrani figures. The third one is a pair of painted wooden clown masks, one displaying a mean scowl, the other one is a frightened expression. The fourth toy is a wooden top painted with images of scarecrows chasing children through the forest. And the final toy is a stuffed real bat on puppet. And I'm gonna put those descriptions in the chat. So do you guys see?
Thank you.
It's probably.
Well, does that look like a real bat? Jesus, who will do this?
You also, as you guys are walking, as you open it, you do feel a light wind.
Explore the room.
So many.
Perception check. Sorry.
Do you think they're alright in there?
Yeah. I'm curious though. I just can't. Let's go in. Let's go in and peek. I can't take it.
Go for it. I'll stay out here.
Where are you guys going in?
I was in the hallway. Now I'm coming in the room.
Oh, okay.
Stay.
Okay.
I
As
Nice.
they,
want to
Actually,
take
hi.
I want to take a closer look at the little theater.
Okay. You're taking a look, and you see the king, the queen, the prince, the executioner, tax collector, dunce, and a vampire hunter.
Is anything about any insignias or anything on the vampire or the vampire hunters particularly?
Go ahead and roll a history.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just see that they're toys.
okay. I see Oakham playing around with his toys. Like I said, I feel that there's like air or coming out of the direction that I wasn't expecting it. So I'm gonna do an investigation check to try to figure out where that's coming from.
Do a perception.
Perception?
Because you feel it, but you don't know where it's coming from.
I can look around for clues
You
to try to make
could.
deductions
You could, but you don't. Okay, where are you gonna look at?
around the toy chest. To look around it, try to move it.
Sure. So you do that, and nothing happens. You see a toy.
God damn it!
I'm gonna perception the room.
Okay.
Thank you.
Zenzora, you do feel the wind coming or going up to the
The roof.
of the room,
I'm gonna look at the ceiling.
and you notice very faint crack. That's a square top. That's the shape of a square.
Guys, you guys, I think there's an attic.
I look up and like, wow, that's a small little crack. I don't know how you saw that.
Ah, thanks.
Can I fit through it? Like if we open it up, can I fit through it?
The square box looks like it's big enough to fit multiple sizes
I'm
people.
gonna grab Obcon. I'm like, all right, let's see if you can open it. Go on.
Let's get Vog.
Well,
Get in, Vog.
I
Get
don't
in
know
here.
how heavy it is. Can you open it first with Mage Hand?
Oh yeah, I can totally do that. My bad. Okay, good idea.
Just because otherwise he's just gonna throw me into a panel, I think.
Vog, we found an attic entrance. Get in here.
Fuck
I'm
yeah, I'm
gonna
getting
lift
in there.
Obcon
What the
here.
fuck?
Come on. All right, mage hand. I'm gonna use the hand to push up on the square. It's a, anyways.
Okay.
The mage hand is gonna push up on the square and move it to the side.
Okay.
Is there a ladder or anything?
Quick. All right. So you push up on it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So yeah. So as you push up, the square comes. It's a trap door, and so it falls. It opens up, and you see a ladder falls. It crashes right through, and you see a ladder that heads there.
Let's go, bitches.
All right, let's do it.
All right, climbing up the ladder, and then I'm gonna. Well, I want to go last so I can close the ladder behind us with the mage hand.
No, I'll go out first.
I think you can go first and still close the ladder with the Mage Hand.
I don't know. I just wanted to. Sorry,
I don't-
you're right.
I just
I-
want the Paladin to go. My suggestion is the Paladin should go first.
Yeah, he said I'll go first.
As you guys are talking, you do hear little footsteps going up the stairs.
Oh, bitches, get up,
up.
run.
Now.
We're all running up the stairs.
Okay.
And I'm already casting mage hand. It's following me,
Okay.
pulling up the stairs.
So then, so as you guys go up the stairs, you see a 10-foot wide by 30-foot long attic. It has a ceiling with slants down toward the west, dropping from a height of 8 feet to a height of 5 feet. There's 4 straw nests that cover the floor, and a locked iron box that sits on the wall. A small square opening south wall side leads outside. You notice that there are 2 trapdoors with iron hinges set floor, and you came out. And so
Well, nests certainly look like they would belong to were people, right?
Yeah, and in the owlbear, if you notice, it is up. You guys, right here.
Yay, we unlocked some stuff.
You guys are up here.
Okay, so we see an iron chest. You said
You do.
Let's go!
All right, let's
Yeah.
open it up.
Doors, floors,
right.
drawers. Let's go!
Does the iron chest open?
No, it is locked. You can see a big iron.
Okay, take a crack at that.
Alright, can I-
If you want.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Hey man, if it doesn't open with your tricks, maybe brute force can open it. Let me know.
Brute force might be really fucking loud considering we're someone chasing us.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll your. It says roll a dexterity check.
Okay. There we go. There it is.
Yep.
Yeah. So as you go in there, and you get your thieves' tools and you start going at it, you hear a click and then a click, and then you tug on it and it doesn't open. And then you kind of scratch your head and you go back in. You hear the third click, and then it opens.
Ah. What's inside?
Fine as paint. I open it.
Okay. You see that there's 150 gold pieces of coin, and they're all the gold coins have a profile of Strahd, and there's also 6 pieces of jewelry and 3 healing potions.
Oh my god.
I have the gold
Wait.
coins. What,
Okay,
sorry.
wait. Okay, listen.
Only
Give you
he
the
sees
coins
this, right?
recently.
And then I'm not done yet, guys. You guys are all
Sorry, we've been
I
doing a lot
know.
of talking. We're ready for adventuring.
And as you see these items, you do notice like a really bright light coming out of it. It almost blinds you guys. It almost blinds everybody. And Vog, you can't directly look at it, but you see something super bright in there.
Like, I don't know, reach around for it, like padding shit for it, I guess.
Yeah, so as you reach around, you do feel that it's sharp, and then you do notice that there's like a section of it it's not sharp, but it's too bright to see. Like you can't look at it directly.
Oh, fuck this fucking thing.
Oh my god, I get it. Sorry.
I don't know. I pull it out of
Okay.
the chest.
So as you grab it and you pull it out of the chest, you feel a hilt, and so you grab it by a hilt, and it's a big sword. It's a long sword, and it's super bright. Like it's the blade on it is blinding.
Fucking hell. Is there a sheath in the chest?
A sheep? No.
A sheath.
Oh,
Sheath.
Sheath.
Yes, there is.
But fucking put the sword in the sheath.
And you put it in, and now you can see clearly.
Oh my god, that shit was terrifying.
That is gonna be awesome for a
You think
vampire.
that's this? That holy shit.
If that
Holy
is
shit.
not the power of light, I don't know what it is. It's beautiful.
Holy shit.
And so,
That's what we're talking about.
so Vog, you have just opened up what you perceive as a sun sword.
Ooh.
And so, so as you sheet it and everything, a card pops in your head, and it looks like the same card that was used in your in the fortune telling, and you see the card burn up and disappear in your and in your mind, yeah, you see the sun, and now you have it in your, and you feel its power, coming out, out of sea, and you understand that this is a very.
Fucking hell yeah! Did you see that fucking thing?
That was beautiful. That was beautiful.
I, I, I'm good at this. Y'all can have whatever else was in that chest. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh.
This iron longsword hilt, while grasping the hilt, you get a bonus action to cause a blade appear
Oh
radiant.
yeah, sorry, I meant to put it.
Oh, it's okay. It's there.
Yeah,
Gotta
I
make
put
the
it on
blade.
the play.
Okay.
Yeah, I put it on the blade or player chat.
Yeah, I put it on the player chat.
Yeah.
So we should be able to grab it in the add it to our inventory.
Oh
Now-
yeah, so this so Vog, as you hold it, you do realize that you need to you need to be attuned to be able to. Right now, it's just a really bright sword that can stab things, a long sword, but you need to attune to it, or you need to be able to to attune to it to be able to use full potential, just like you saw the paladin with his
Yeah.
If you want to keep it, or if you want to, but that's basically.
Oh yeah, I want to keep that.
Right?
Are you attuned to it?
Does he have to like meditate on it? Like
Yeah, he has to spend time
Yeah.
with it.
Does it have any requirements for tuning to it, or it's just something that is?
I
Okay,
can't
what
hear
else
you.
was in the-
Sorry, I couldn't hear
sorry.
you, Fog. Sorry.
Doesn't look like there's any special requirements for it.
No,
I
it's
think-
just you just got to spend time with it.
Yeah, I do that. Hell yeah.
what else was in the chest? Because he's like staring at the sword
Sure.
I heard 150 gold.
A second.
with Strahd on it though.
Okay,
Gold can be
so
melted.
yeah, so it's 100,
Right.
150 gold, and it has the profile of Strahd, and also 6 pieces of jewelry. 6 pieces of jewelry. They're worth about 250 gold pieces each, and 3 potions of healing.
Well, I already got potions of healing, but I say everyone take. You said 3
Three.
pieces of jewelry, or
6.
6
Six.
pieces of jewelry.
well, let's all take a piece of jewelry then. Are they
Yeah.
like different things? I'd like a ring, something small,
I'd like a necklace or some earrings
if
or
possible. Or are
something.
these all the same shit?
Nope, they're all different. Yeah, you can have a ring, you can have a necklace.
Right.
Yeah.
They're just all worth 200.
Alright, let's have a grill.
Yep.
There's my items.
Now, question outside of gameplay. We just went into the top and we looted a chest. Is that cool with these guys? Because we're basically stealing from them, or is it just loot that we found?
If we leave
not
fast enough,
included.
it won't matter.
I don't know. You guys are gonna have to keep going. You guys are.
I don't know what you're talking about. I look like the lady. I'm just opening up my shit.
But just from a out of game perspective, as it doesn't look good, if that's what you're wondering.
Yeah,
Okay,
lawful good. What are you gonna do? You want to stop us?
So, from my perspective, okay, I'll say, I can definitely see the sword being very helpful. But let's not steal gold from these people. These look like good nature people. Even the jewelry, like, honestly, we don't need the jewelry.
He's not.
We have a
People are-
higher,
These
we
people
have
are
a
half
higher
people
purpose.
and they're half beast, which we don't know if the beast is good or bad or not yet.
I have a good feeling about these people.
Yeah, he
What is it
detected
that-
that they were good. He used.
I
yeah.
have a good feeling they are good people.
Yeah, he used a spell.
Still feel like
of
I got myself jacked last night.
detection
I'll,
of good and evil.
I'll kind of like look pretty at the necklace and stroke it and throw it back in the chest.
Fine, he makes a good case. Can you roll a persuasion on it? I just want to know. Are we convinced?
Right,
Well,
I
is he
lean
convincing you,
good.
or like he'll? If you guys want to roll persuasion, it's gonna be somebody that's not convinced is gonna take.
I'm guilted. I mean, IRL.
I'm
It's
convinced. Fuck it.
I
Don't
throw
mind.
the ring back. I
Yeah.
mean, we can't go around killing hags for boiling little girls and expect to make ourselves any better by stealing.
see
shit,
you,
right?
Ty.
Ty, what'd you fail on your sleight of hand check? 'Cause you
Sleight
failed.
of hand.
Yeah,
on
what'd
the necklaces.
Okay.
Oh, we're doing the right thing. Knock the
So,
fuck
so,
off.
so as he goes to reach, and he clearly everybody sees he wasn't as sneaky as he thought, and everybody sees that he tried the jewelry.
I had you at a higher standard.
Damn.
Let's
Like straight up
put 'em back.
parent disappointed in you. Not
I
even
just wanted to
mad.
look at it. That's all I wanted to do.
Uh-huh.
You know, the sword, we know it's something that can be helpful, but maybe this is something that they're using to protect themselves against something bigger. Should we
I
keep it
can't-
for ourselves?
I can't tell you what to do with your life type, but let's just say if it comes down to healing an honest person or a thief, I've got my priorities.
Damn.
And they are?
A thief with good cause. I mean, hey man, I'm all for penny pinching.
Ty,
Whoever
do-
pays me better.
Ty, if you want a piece of jewelry, you can have one of mine. Honestly.
Oh no, I was just looking at it, guys.
Yeah, I don't
Chill.
believe you. I really don't believe.
If you're
Just
saying that,
putting it away.
Ty, if you're saying that, do a deception check because it's not 100%
Oh yeah,
true.
yeah.
He's like, I'm totally honest though.
No one believes
No one-
anything
You're full
you
of
say right
They're-
now.
shit. You're full
They've-
of shit, you
Hey.
greedy little
They-
bastard.
They've known you long enough to understand you're full of shit.
All right, you got me. You got me.
It's true.
All right,
All
so what do
right.
you guys want to do?
And what else is in the attic?
You do see a secondary trap door from the top. You came out of one of them. You do see another one on the far end.
Okay.
I look like the weird old lady. You guys want me to go first, just in case we come in on something?
Wait, before we do that, can we check out the room? Maybe some of the nests, if there's anything else that we find.
Sure.
Perception check the room, I guess.
Yeah, you can check the nest if you want.
Oh, there's nests.
Yeah, there's 3 of
Yes,
them.
4.
Or yeah, let me see, whatever's on. Yeah, 4 of them.
4 nests. Yeah, I'll check those out.
Does it smell like there's any bird dropping?
Well, shit.
All right.
I got
so
an 11.
Who's doing what? Okay, 11, and then Zenzo
5.
made one. Okay, and anybody else?
Sure, I'll throw mine in there. Yeah, that's right.
1. Where the hell?
Go ahead. Are you gonna throw it in, or you good?
There it is. I'll pour it.
And Ty, are you good?
Nice.
Just sitting there.
I feel like we should all give Ty a look, just like sit down, don't touch anything. Shame on you.
Put that straw back where
You're
it
in
was.
timeout.
So yeah, everybody, as they're looking at the chest, or as the nest, that they see raven feathers all over the place, and in particular, Vogue and Oakham. You hear off in the distance, you hear raven wings flapping, getting closer and closer. To you.
Oh, shit.
People, we need to get the fuck out of here now.
Oh shit. Which door?
Fucking now.
The kids were coming back. Where's the other hatch go?
Fucking yeah, get the other one.
Let's
Time
go to the other
find
one.
out.
Because we know the kids were coming back.
Welcome, you go first.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay, so as you guys are, so you guys go into the second hatch and you guys
Yeah.
pop into this room on the upper floor. I don't know if you guys can see.
Yep, I can see your cursor.
So go in there.
Yeah.
Like master bedroom.
Thud, thud, thud.
And,
Is that a pipe? I want to steal the
so yeah, is everybody in?
Yep.
Everybody
Just Ty.
everybody describe their actions.
Okay.
Um,
As we get in, I'm gonna try to get to the door, just checking in that there's no one in the room. I'm like, okay, we need to get back. Honestly, I don't want to
check-
be in good terms with this gentleman.
I sort of peek out into the hallway.
Okay, so as you guys are all in the room, you do hear big like thuds up above you, and you hear 5 big dun 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 dun, and then you hear you hear shuffling, and you notice that as you are looking up, you see a feather, like a wing, swing by the open trap door that is left. And then
Oh.
in the room, I'm gonna
Fuck it.
describe.
Here we go. I don't give a
We
shit.
didn't close the door.
And
Technically, we just jumped down, didn't we?
Yeah, which means we didn't have time to close it.
Mm.
We didn't say it. Let's be honest.
Not.
You did not. And then let me describe the room real quick. All right, so yeah, and so what you guys see is a matching end table. Matching end tables flank a large wood frame bed with red silky canopy. Across the bed hangs a tapestry depicting a beautiful mountain valley. The other walls are dominated by the fireplace. And so that's what you currently.
Okay.
I want to pop in the wardrobe and
Okay.
hide.
Okay.
Do we
I
have? Do
might
they
be
like?
too late.
Do we have time to like leave the room and go back to our room?
Do I see anything in the hallway?
You don't see anything in the hallway. You do hear
I'm gone.
on the other side of the wall, like kids playing.
I am going to book it back to my bed, and I'm going to say, "Vogue, hide the sword somewhere," and just run for my room.
Okay.
Pretty much same.
Okay. And Ty?
Yeah, I'll run out of there.
Okay.
Well, I picked. Okay, I'm stuck.
Lightning
yeah,
speed.
so-
Sorry, get out of the
So
room.
everybody bails out, and they hear the kids play, and you hear the sense of panic upstairs. Like, and this is for Oakham. You hear like "Rah, rah, and you hear like running around massively, looking all over the place, or it sounds like they are looking all over the place. And then you hear the door slam open in the master bedroom, and you hear Erwin run up and looks at looks very confused at the master bedroom. Sees, and you hear him go up the ladder, and you can't quite make out what they're saying, but you do hear a conversation. What do you want to do?
They're in the room with me, or they're upstairs.
They're upstairs.
I mean, do I see anything in the wardrobe with me or just closed?
It's closed right now. You can try to peek open.
No, not closed. I'm saying in the wardrobe with me. Is there anything in there with me?
Or just clothing.
Just clothing. Yeah.
Okay, just like the lady, but that's not really. Whatever.
Yeah, dude.
I'm gonna start fake snoring a little bit.
You know what? No, I'll hide. I'm gonna stay hid.
Okay. Sorry, hidden. So then you hear multiple people, what it sounds like people, coming down the ladder.
Oh shit.
And it's about what you gather as 5 people, and then you hear the ladder raise up and close. And are you gonna do anything, or are you still hiding?
From my little nook, I will cast minor illusion and create the sound of clashing pots and pans coming from downstairs, or like broken bar glass.
Sure. So this is minor illusion, right?
Yeah.
Does it say anything about direction in that?
I mean, within range that lasts for the duration. Range is 30 feet.
I'll grant that.
I mean, it doesn't have to come from downstairs. It can be like right outside the door, but sound.
Well, yeah.
Want to play?
That's fair. That's fine. Okay.
Hold on, I think I got something for this. Oops, a little too much.
I was like, damn, bro, what'd you do? You blew up the inn?
I don't have glass breaking. Oh my god.
Okay. So yeah, as that happens, before you cast that, you do hear them like talking. Now that they're in the room, you do hear them say, "Where's the sword? We need that to defend the people." And you know they hear the clash, and they're like, and then they all just dash out right outside the door. So they're all kind of hanging right where you cast that sound. They open it up, but they don't see anything. And Erwin shouts, "Honey, are you okay?" And you hear a response saying, "Yeah, what's going on up there?"
Fuck, she wasn't with them. I could have explained that. No.
I forgot you looked like her.
Are they outside? Like, do I have time to make a dash for the ladder?
You can try.
Wait, did they close it?
They did.
How many voices have I been hearing? 2?
You
Or 5? 5 things landed.
Yeah, you heard 5, and
But how many people have been talking?
It's about 5, and Erwin makes 6.
All right, here's what I'm gonna do. God, this is.
And just go ahead. Explain what you're gonna do, and then
I'm trying to think about it. I'm kind of feeling stuck. I guess I'm just gonna hide and hope for the best. I don't want to make a run for it because I got little legs, and athletics would suck, and stealth would suck. Everything.
Oh yeah, you are a dwarf trying to reach a roof hatch. Sorry.
I don't know what's in here with me, but I'm gonna do this. I don't tell me if this covers it.
Sure.
Minor illusion. Can I just I don't know, hide myself with it, like behind fake clothes or some shit?
Yeah, you could.
Like a false front of the
Sure.
wardrobe.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just throw that in, and there we go.
Okay.
I got my minor illusion.
So yeah, you cast it, and
I'm
so,
still hiding.
As you're hiding, you do hear behind you the kids playing, and you do hear that one of them is playing with what sounds like puppet, and says, "Die, straw, die!" And then the little girl goes, "Oh, but the princess commands it. We need to save, the people." And you hear them. Well, it sounds like they're playing with what you recall as the toy with the taxpayer and princess and the. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No. I wanted to let you finish, but I just thought of an idea of what to do.
The taxpayer, the prince, the princess, and the tax collector, and Strahd and the hunter. Go ahead.
So what I'm gonna do, because I've heard him speak and I've actor, so I can reproduce anyone's voice supposedly with accuracy.
Okay.
I want to cast a minor illusion one more time.
Okay.
Channel it from behind me, so like in the room with them, and I want to do Strahd's voice. And just have it say like, "What are you doing?"
That's fucked up.
Inside the kids' rooms, or where?
Yep.
Sorry.
Make it so. That'll get a distraction, and it's authentic too.
So the kids scream. They just start really loud, and you hear panic of Irwin, and you do hear from downstairs. You do hear Irwin's wife just bolt up, and they both. Well, everybody runs actually. Everybody runs into the room to check out to see if the kids are.
So
Okay.
as I'm hearing the commotion, can I make my way over here?
Where's over here? You got it. Yeah.
So I'm here, and then I'm hearing all these footsteps, all this stuff.
Yep.
I want to crack the door open and see if the coast is clear or ready myself for as soon as I see the coast is clear.
And you do. Yeah. You see that everybody is going into the kids' room.
And I'm gonna book it.
Okay.
Where am I running?
Yeah, so you have to run downstairs. As you run downstairs, yeah, you don't see anything, and they come back, and you're on the other side. But as you are coming out of this door, out of this right here,
Highlighting it? Wait, where?
I don't know.
Okay.
As you are coming out of that door, you do notice them all looking around, and one of them does catch your eye. One of the what looks like a normal person looks at you.
Is the wife with them?
They're inside the room right now. Yeah, Irwin and his wife are inside the room, and 5 people look like they're in there as well. But one of them sees you coming out of that door.
All right. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. One more minor illusion. How far away am I? This is 1, 2, 6. So I can make a sound here ish, right?
Okay.
And you're saying someone, they're all in the room, but someone saw me through here.
Yeah, through the door. Is actively seeing you. They lock eyes with you.
Oh, they locked.
He's-
It's not like
yeah.
I was thinking like, can I make them turn and then change and then turn back and just be like,
No,
"Wait, what?"
they one of them sees you straight up,
All right, I'm gonna wave. Ha 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 hi.
and he steps out of the room and says, "Hey, have you seen anything strange going on around here?"
No, are my babies okay? I rushed up, but I seem to have gotten lost and picked the wrong staircase. Silly me. I was just so panicked.
So he looks super confused and notices that he looks like Irwin's wife, but Irwin's wife is in the room.
I don't know what the fuck. He locked eyes with me.
Oh shit.
All right, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cast friends on him,
Okay.
What's
or I technically cast friends on myself, but I'm targeting him.
You're casting friends on
And-
yourself. Okay. Okay.
I get advantage on any charisma shit.
You're gonna need it.
it's friends?
All right, I am gonna. He thinks I'm her. Yeah, I'm gonna persuade him that that I am her.
Okay.
And so I get. Wait, what does this say? I don't even need advantage because technically, if I do a persuasion, I get advantage for pretending anyone else anyway. Get advantage on all charisma checks directed at one creature. Choice hostile when the spell ends. All right, yeah. I'm actually her. Wait, I get advantage? No, like I'm really her, dude.
Okay.
Oh my god.
And then I'm just gonna keep walking into the room with my compatriots.
Okay.
I don't know. Do I get to?
Go ahead. Go walk into a room.
I don't know what kind of chaos that's gonna release. And I'm gonna close the door behind me, and I'm instantly just gonna drop the disguise.
Okay.
What?
And then what? I'm just curious. What else are you gonna do? Is
Wait,
that
which room did you go into, Dane?
it? Yeah.
The one
Your
with you
room.
guys.
My room or their room?
Your room.
Your
Zinzori.
God.
Your room.
Fucking damn it.
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. When Friends ends, he becomes hostile towards that person, but he's gonna be mad at her.
Okay. Okay.
Right?
Yes,
I
that's
mean-
right.
It should work.
Yeah.
I'm sure that
No.
helps.
100%.
He's gonna get mad at the real one for some reason. I have no idea how this plays out. Have fun, DM. I don't know.
Oh no, I get how this plays out. I knew what you were trying to do. Okay,
Like,
so
does he see Oakham go into this room?
yeah, he does.
But as
Okay.
her.
But he sees her, Irwin's wife, and he believes that it is her, and he sees her go into the room.
Well,
Okay.
that might have been a bad thing because we just got rid of his wife. No, we
Okay.
can always persuade him he's wrong. I don't know. We'll just charisma the shit out of this.
Okay, so
I'm gonna
yeah.
lay on the bed and pretend I'm sleeping.
So you, as you go in there, you jump in the bed. You look kind of nervous and kind of a little like, like you have your like weird coughs and you're like a little jittery. And do you guys, Zinzori and Ty, you guys are cool?
No, I'm just staying dead silent. I am not, because we're actively listening to everything.
Okay.
I don't know how much we heard though, but
You heard the door. You heard the shouting, like a muffled shouting, and then you heard the door open and close, and then you saw Oakham. It's about the extent of what you.
Is there any room exit in here?
Just 2 windows. All right, so you guys are good.
Are you guys good? I mean, I put us in this position, so
We don't know what you put us in. I'm gonna be honest. So I'm just gonna keep pretending to sleep because I don't know shit. We have no idea what you just did in the hallway. So
well, there
I'm
must
gonna-
be all sorts of commotion going on over there, right? That we have no idea about. Oh my gosh, who knows?
It's a big, it's a big symbol coming at us.
Jesus Christ.
So are you guys done discussing stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For fuck's
Dude.
sake.
I'm just gonna go in the other room.
Looks like
I just
my
hear
Look, if,
doors
if
shut.
nothing
I
else, I
don't
heard
know
them
what's
say.
going on.
If nothing else, I heard them say down with Strahd. So like, I know we can find common ground and be allies here. At least I'm confident of that.
And the sword is not in this room, so that's a
I'm-
great idea.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
Answer the
I-
door.
Okay. So, yeah, you
Answer
hear
the door.
you hear a knock.
I'll get it.
I'll get it.
Oh shit. And just shovel my hair real quick. Look tired. Okay, sorry.
I open the
I wanna-
door and I say, "Yes, can I help you?"
And it's Erwin, and he's there. And he's like, did you guys hear anything weird?
No, I heard all this commotion. And then you knocked on the door. What's going on?
Yeah, it seems like there's been a robbery. Do you guys mind if I come in?
Martin?
Please go ahead.
Yeah,
Have you
we've
guys?
Is there anything we can help you with?
And he looks around and he says, "Are you guys missing anything? Anything of value?"
Not that I noticed.
Well, Oakham did get robbed earlier by those other men, didn't you? Our potions are missing.
And he looks at Oakham. Is that true?
Oakham?
You're muted, Oakham, if you're there.
That
couldn't-
is true. I got jacked.
And Erwin looks kind of, quizzical and asks, "Do you know when this happened?
Last night.
Do you have a suspicion as to who?"
I believe it was the fellas we were playing dice with. If I were a betting man, and I was, I would bet they were trying to take back some of their losses, but they took some very sentimental items from me instead.
So then he looks at you, and he doesn't quite believe you, and he's looking at you like, "So you sure it was those men?"
I mean, I'm not sure, but I'm highly suspicious. That's why I have to. I was gonna go meet them later and investigate the matter.
So then he looks at Zinzori. He looks Ty,
I mean, I'm telling the truth.
and he says, "Come over here," and he grabs you by the shoulders.
Oakham?
Yeah. Are you gonna come to him? I should say. I shouldn't.
Oh, you said come over here? I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, I'll walk up.
So then he grabs you by the shoulders and looks straight at your eyes, and he looked and says, "So you don't know who robbed you, or you do, or you do know? Do you, or do you not know?"
I'd bet my loot in a game of dice that it was them.
And he studies your face, and he backs up and says, "All right, I believe you." And he runs out and starts looking around and says, "Okay, well, I gotta go find what I'm looking for." And he says, have a good night."
Okay, I hear the commotion on the next room, so I get out of the room and I see him.
And he walks.
I was
up.
like, I dare you to make me roll persuasion, motherfucker. I will own you.
Erwin,
He walks to
What's going on?
and sees Tekken. He's like, "Hi, hey, have you experienced any robberies?"
I heard from my comrade Okram that he's lost. He was pickpocketed. Right? He definitely lost some items that were his. He thinks that they were the guys in orange dresses from earlier. But is everything okay? You seem agitated.
That's my boy. Corroborating the story, by the way.
Yeah, as he hears the description of the orange clothing, he visibly looks panicked. He looks scared, and he's like, and then he just he looks at you and says, "I don't have time for this. I gotta go," and runs downstairs and runs out of the room, and goes and is downstairs, and you start to hear, and what you see, Tekken, is five or the 2 kids, his wife, and 5 other people just all run downstairs, and since you're at the balcony, you do see them hop over or go behind the bar and go toward the.
Okay. Can I follow them? I'll follow them.
You can if you want.
All right.
So go back if you're in the
First level?
First level, yeah.
Yep. I'm there already.
You did see that they went through here and behind. You notice that they went behind here, but you can't tell. You see.
Okay. I'm just going to follow them. So let's see. I'll go behind them.
Okay. So go back right here.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I cannot move back.
Yeah.
I cannot see my cursor or my icon.
Oh, I'm gonna make
it bigger.
So
Jump
yeah,
in.
you just see a wine cask basket.
Okay. Can I come back here and check if there's anything on this side?
You do see a door there.
Okay. Can I try opening it to see if I can go through?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a roll perception or just try to push it.
No, it's an open door.
Okay. What do I see?
Okay.
It's like a kitchen. It looks like.
You see
Everybody's going on mini.
again if the rest of the people, if the rest of the group, if anybody wants to do anything, just say it out loud.
Oh no, I'm good. I'm hyperventilating.
Sort of like
All
peek my
right.
head
So
out.
oh, go ahead.
Never-
Sorry, Vaughn.
I
Never
sort of
lied
peek
so
my
hard
head out
and
into the balcony. Where the fuck did Tekken?
And,
Go? What
From the balcony, you do see him like opening the door. So
What are you doing? Oh shit!
I think something's going on with Erwin. I just gonna like just shout something at him and then just go into this room.
You need help?
I don't know if I hear that. Can I hear it?
do
you need help?
Yeah, you guys are in the. Yeah, you guys are. It's an open balcony, so you guys can see each other. You guys, it's only one story, so as long as
Like,
you're loud
okay.
enough.
I just wave at him to come down.
Okay. I jumped down onto
Oh.
the ground.
You jump down.
Yeah.
Yeah. So as you jump down, you land on the ground. The sword you're carrying kind of unsleeves a little. Unsleeves a little.
No.
And a bright light just opens the door,
Hey,
it lits the room, but then it turns back off as it gets received into sheath. And now you're next to Tekken.
Does anyone notice?
You don't see anything. No one said
Okay.
you don't hear anything or see anything.
That was a big fuck up on my part.
Okay.
We're just gonna fucking go. Yeah.
Okay, just make sure you're putting it somewhere where they cannot see your backpack
Yeah,
or something.
I'm
I don't care.
not fucking sleeping here. Yeah, okay.
Can you tie it shut with a rope?
Okay, so it is a long sword. Just keep that in mind. So it's not.
Yeah, I know.
It's not like
I
you
know.
can't hide it in your backpack. Stuff. All right, so you guys open the door, or Tekken opens the door, and he sees in this room. It looks like someone that loves to cook. It has piles of pots, walls lined with utensils, shelves of ingredient, and all manner of pleasant odors. The two lanterns hang above a sturdy pine work table. In the middle of the clutter, a pot of soup bubbles from hearth on the hearth. So you guys see a kitchen.
Okay, I look back at Bug and I clearly see what happened. Like, okay, listen,
What?
they are upset about something. I think they may be upset about the sword, and it's fucking sticking out, man. Just
Yeah?
wait right here.
Okay.
Let me check out the other room on this
I can
side.
tie it to my leg and act like I'm having a limp or some shit. Want that?
No, fuck you. Okay, wait right here. Let me go talk to them. I will be back.
Like,
And I like get like my shield and like just like push him back like got real
fuck it, yeah,
intimidation on this.
Okay. For fuck's sake.
For the fuck of it. Okay.
Okay, so you guys good? You guys.
Yep. I'm gonna go open through this door.
All right. This I don't know if you can see it all, but it's right.
Anyone else hear that?
You went, yeah, well, you went a little robot on me.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, can you guys see barrels?
I see 6 barrels.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Sorry, it's just that it's cut weird. All right. So let me double check. Give me a second.
Wine shortage, my ass.
They may be empty.
It's
Maybe
true.
full of that nasty mash shit.
That was delicious.
Actually, no. I see the. All right. Cool. You actually see all this.
Da-da-da-da.
Well, you don't see that these two,
Okay. Yeah.
but you see that, and you see all of them back here huddled, and they're all talking, and they all look at you because you open the door.
Okay. Erwin, I can clearly see that you're distressed, and I know you're a good man. As I shared with you before, we are here to help. I can sense that something is going on. Please talk to me.
And so he goes up to you and says, "Can you keep a secret?
Of course, I can.
Swear to me on the church of this town. Can you keep the secret?"
I can.
So then he looks and goes up to you and says, "We had a sword and we used it to protect the town. And now that it's gone, the town is in danger. We need to recover that. Can you help us find it?"
I can. And as you trusted me with this secret, can you trust me in a secret as well?
He looks kind of puzzled and says, "Yes, I can."
Okay. Can I roll anything to make him feel less puzzled?
So you could roll persuasion to make him feel better.
How about this? Instead of rolling persuasion, what I do is I take out the medallion and I kind of just bring it out and show it to him.
Okay.
And I tell him, listen, me and my party are trying to combat a much bigger evil. And I show you this as proof that we are looking for artifacts and weapons that can help us defeat this greater evil. Helping your town is part of this, but what we're against is much bigger than this, much bigger than this town. Do you understand this?
And he asks, "What bigger evil?"
He asks.
Yeah, he asks, "What? Who exactly?"
against people that kidnap kids, against people that feed other people to
And he looks at
vampires.
he looks at you even closer. He's like, "Give me a name."
We are preparing to free this town, this whole land that Strahd has a tight grip on.
And he looks at you and feels of your, he feels your words, and he feels a certainty about him. Feels like he can trust, because you are talking about Strahd being, a bad and so he trusts you.
Okay. Well, thank you for trusting me. As you can see, there's a holy symbol of Ravenkind, which is a sacred, holy symbol. We are looking for items like this to help this defeat this greater evil. And honestly, I don't know many people in this town, and while investigating to make sure that you are the good person that you say you are. During our investigation, we found an artifact that can help us defeat Strahd.
And he looks at you, and the five people behind him, including his wife and his two little kids, start to change. They change. They go from being human to these big raven-looking bird, and you start seeing them. Their faces transform. You see a beak coming out. You just see all their feathers flop out. And they start to stretch out their wings, and all five of them come up to you and say, "So you're against Strahd, and you were looking and sneaking around. How do you think we would? How do you think we would think of if you did this? If you were in our?"
So I bring out my shield and just stump it on the ground, and I'm gonna roll intimidation, and I'm gonna say, "This is
Nice.
much greater than your town."
And they look kind of stunned, and they look at each other, and they look at Erwin, and Erwin, it does feel a sense of good, and they all shift back into human. And Erwin sticks out his hand, and in a show of trust, sticks out his hands to try to shake your hand.
Okay, I shake his hand, and I also say, "This we found this longsword with incredible light and power. But if you need it to keep this town safe while we conducted the business, we can keep it with you if you feel that you absolutely necessarily need to have it. But we can also use it to defeat other evils."
And he looks at you and he says, with a relieved look, and understands that you're on his side, and says, "You could have just asked." And then you can see that he wipes off a little bit of the sweat, because again, he was panicked, and he's like, "To be honest, we weren't able to find someone in our rank that can wield the weapon to its full potential. But it is a powerful weapon. What we could wield with, we were able to destroy vampires. But we need a much powerful ally to use to its full potential. Can you find that hero?"
I think we can.
And then he gives you a nod and says, "As long as you protect the people, you can use the sword at."
Thank you for trusting me. And yes, we will protect this town, protect your people, protect the church from any evil.
And with that, you guys let go of your handshake, and he turns back to his wife and gives a smile, and then turns back to you and says, and don't forget about the wine."
Yes, we'll get that handled.
And then
I promise you.
Yep. And then they all walk out they all walk through the kitchen and go upstairs and leave you. And then as they walk through the kitchen,
Before he leaves,
sure.
I ask him. Now, I did promise that I will help look into the wine. However, I do need help. You offer me protection going into trying to figure out what's going on with your wine coming into town. Can I ask for your protection, your help, as we try to figure out other things that we need to figure out while we're in town?
And he looks at you and pats your back and says, "Yeah, you'll have my protection. Just look up in the sky. You'll see 3 ravens always circling you."
Right. Thank you, Erwin.
And so he walks away, and he sees Vogue.
Do I hear them coming? Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
you hear him coming through the door. Yeah.
Hi.
Okay. Where?
Maybe behind the table or something.
Okay. And so you're hiding on the table. They come through the door, and as they go through here, they're coming through this way,
Mhm.
and they right as everybody else goes through, Erwin's the last one to go through, and he yells, "We can feel its magic."
Stand up. What? Ah.
And
Can other things do that?
And then he looks in you and says, "Yeah, we just got to be yeah." He looks at you. He's like, "We're just we just have a bond with this with the sword, but we have to yeah." And he just said, "We have a bond with swords." He just closes the door and then leaves you to it. And then you and Tekken are in the kitchen. What do you guys want to do?
They seemed remarkably chill about me taking their fucking sword.
They trust Tekken.
I had a conversation with Erwin. I almost got fucking eaten by big, large, raven-looking people, but they are good people. Here, let's just go upstairs and let's chat with the rest of the group.
Oh, yeah, let's do it.
All right, I'm gonna walk into Sensori's room.
Hello.
What's up, people?
All right,
Alright.
so
We're still alive.
we are. I've confirmed that Erwin and his wife and 3 other dudes, which I didn't get a chance to get properly introduced to, are Raven. I don't know, where Raven?
Yeah, well, they're werewolf.
Ravenclaw.
Yeah.
Raven.
Whatever, yeah. And they are good people. They're here to protect the town. They were really afraid that the longsword that we found that they got to the wrong hands. But we were able to convince them that we are here for a greater good, not to steal some petty cash and valuables. So we have their protection, and they're good with us having the sword to protect this town.
Awesome. Well, that's a lot less stressful than fucking sneaking out. It's ready to run.
Agreed.
Yeah, it's a whole lot less complicated as well. You know?
So who out of all of us is able to better handle this amazing looking sword?
I mean, I can use it pretty well.
I am not a swords
Sure,
person.
it's a little fucking bright. Maybe, figure something out.
Well, then it's definitely meant for you, because you're not that bright to start with.
Very funny of them. Very, very funny.
All right. Well,
Minor illusion.
well. Now that we're in good terms with these folks, I will just call it a night and get ready for Sensori's say yes to the dress appointment tomorrow morning.
Yeah, that
I
sounds
agree.
good.
All right, so you guys gonna take I'm assuming a long rest or a rest?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
also like call it because it's almost midnight.
Okay. Oh yeah, you have work tomorrow, don't you?
I do.
Okay. Okay. So as you guys are laying down, and you guys are taking your rest and your cozy beds, except for Ty, it looks like he's in the corner.
Taking a leak again?
Meditating.
Oh yeah, he meditates. You do hear a door open and close, and it squeaks open and then it squeaks close on the other side of the balcony, and you guys go to sleep.
Before I go to sleep, can I move one of the dressers that I have on, like, over here and just put it right next to the door so the fucking monkey that cannot come into my room?
Yes, you can.
All right, I'm gonna do that.
Is he in my room? Damn.
No,
Oh no, he's not.
All right. Not gonna lie and say I would have thought of that on my own.
I fuck with that a lot, Tekken. That's fucking smart. I like that.
And then everybody else is resting. So yeah, Ty, as you're meditating, you do hear. You don't pay attention to it because you're so deep, but you do hear. That's it. You guys go to bed.
Anyway.
Wait.
All right, that's it.
Oh, yeah.
End of sesh.
Yay.
Yay.
Okay, so for the